Hey guys, how y'all doing? It's the Swisher Homestead. I'm out here on the land today. A little warmer, about 29 degrees. A little cold for me. I'm gonna try to get something done, at least get a couple of piles done, and then tomorrow come out and do some burning that I need to do. Just take you around, show you the land, kind of give you an idea. You know, just came out here. Got the land about a month ago. Been out here trying to get it all cleaned up. Got a lot to do. It's a big undertaking. But let me take you around and show you what we got. All right, so see my tent set up. I did lift it up off the ground, build a platform for it. That won't be here much longer. It'll probably be gone this weekend because our tiny home should be brought out here middle of next week. Just walk around here, kind of give you guys an idea. That's one of my beautiful oak trees that I got on my property. That tree will never go anywhere. Walk around, you'll see I got a lot of trees down, a lot of cedar, a lot of big cedar here. This is one of the cedar logs I got right here. You can see that's a big thick piece of cedar, boy. Look around here, I got some more rubble there. I got to get cleared out. Come out here, kind of get an idea. The firewood stacked up. All the stuff we got. That's one of the fire pits I had going. So you can see that tree right there. That one right there, all the way up. That's cedar. That's a nice piece of cedar too. And you see some more. There's another 2 pieces of cedar right there. A lot of cedar. I have a lot of cedar trees. Kind of lucky to have all those. My pine trees. Talked to a forestry guy today. Hopefully he'll come out and he'll do this for me. It'll be real nice if he does. It's one of my burn piles that I got. Kind of give you an idea what we got going on here. There's a lot of black oak, yellow oak, red oak that you can get out here. You gotta be careful when you walk around here because snakes are still prevalent. Now this goes all the way back 8 acres. So if you're wondering how much an acre is, figure 1 square city block is an acre. So take 8 city blocks, stack them right next to each other all the way back, and that's my acreage. So kind of get an idea. And it goes back there a long ways. Over there's a hillside with a little drop. That'll take you down to where my natural springs at that we have here on the property, which is nice to have. Probably gonna hop on the road and take you down the road to let you see out, you know, what's there. But you know, there's a lot of stuff here, a lot of wood. They're gonna come through probably, and when they do it, they're gonna end up just taking it and chipping all the small stuff. Like this stuff they can use to make 2x4s out of when it's that thick. But when you get the real thin ones, like that one right there, they'll just mulch that up like it's nothing. And you get paid something for it. The cedar's the big cost. Cedar's the big payment. That's where I make all my money, off the cedar. The cedar runs you about what is it, $1.32 a foot. So if you got a 50-foot cedar, you know, figure out the math and you'll have that. So yeah, we got this land. There was some trash. I went and picked up all the trash from everybody, and we got a couple people live down the way. They just seem to like dropping their trash wherever they like and not really clean up after themselves. But I'll put a stop to that. There you go. Here, kind of let you guys see what the dirt road is. We'll walk down here so you kind of get an idea of what I got to work with. So this is all rubble. That's a big old tree they're going to have to take down there that's dead. It's a little dangerous. There's another big cedar right there. That's actually got 3 of them on it. You gotta watch out for the roads, because right now the sun's out and them snakes are gonna want to come into the road and bathe into that sunlight. You go around here, now all this stuff I really don't want to touch. I want to keep all these small pines and all this stuff here, this growth, to kind of fill in where the property's at. So when a forestry guy comes out here, I'm gonna talk to him about doing that. See if I can keep those there. So when you look, man, it's a nice piece of flat land here. My property goes all the way down this road. I'm probably not gonna walk all the way down it today, but I will go down it eventually and you'll get to see stuff. I just kind of want you to see what the land, you know, looks like, how much overgrowth it is. You know, like I said, just damn a lot of cedars. I can't believe all the cedars. This stuff's, you know, really been taken care of. When they come in here with that D9, they're just gonna tear all this stuff up. So clear all the stuff out. That dead tree right there, half that tree's dead and the other half's alive. So I'm gonna have to be really, really cautious about my picking and choosing of what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. But you know, a lot of that's pretty much dead wood. They're just gonna come through and clear it all out for me. While that done, that's a real dead tree right there, all the way up to the top. So we're gonna get rid of that one. Seems like half of it's dead and half of it's alive. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Now even they, you know, they got some lumber over there too. But if the forestry company decides they don't want to do it, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get that D9 dozer out here, and I'm just going to roll it all over. I got a culvert on the back side I can push it all towards, and then go sit in the bottom of that culvert and just right away back to Mother Nature. So you can see all this. You know, I hate to get rid of a lot of the pine and the cedar, but cedar and pine trees have two bad elements. First one is those pine trees, you see all those dead branches up there. Those fall off when it gets windy and they hit you. They could kill you, man. Then the other thing is ticks. Ticks love that. They absolutely love that. But this tree right here, this tree is my favorite tree of them all. Right there. That is an oak. That is a solid, damn biggest oak I've ever seen in my life. Especially being out here. You can still see some of the cedar trees and stuff over there. Kind of see where those flag markers are at. That's my property line. That runs all the way down in that holler. They said they can get down in that holler. We're going to see if they can get down in that holler or not. But I don't want to do any damage because I don't want to mess up my water source. So you got to be really careful about what you do. More or less right now, what I think me and Amy are fixing to do is just get a home in here real quick. We did go get one of those tiny sheds, and we're going to be staying in one of those tiny sheds just until we can get our full home out here. But you know, rough it a little, and that's not really roughing it. I mean, it's got a front porch and everything. You guys will get to see that. That's coming up. And we but right here is what I'm going to work on getting cleaned up today, because they're supposed to bring that unit out and they're going to drop that unit right here. Right here's where I want it. So we'll see if that works out in our benefit. That works out in our benefit. If not, then we'll figure out some other place to put it. But got to get it in here. Got to get it going. So cut it. I cut a lot of trees down back there by hand. But let me tell you, it's a lot of work. Those guys in the old days, they did some work, man. I mean, they did some work. So at that point, that's our second video we've done. So we'll get some more to you as we start getting rolling, and I mean really rolling. We'll have a lot of videos to get up for you guys. But this is what I've been living in. It's cold, it's roughing it, but I'm doing it. So at that point, I'd like to say thanks a lot for stopping, and don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button will really help us out. You know, we're out here roughing it, we're videoing it for you, and you know, stay tuned. We'll have a lot more videos coming up, and we'll get you guys going. You guys get to see what's all going on here at the Swisher homestead. So at that point, I'm Justin, and we'll talk to you guys real soon.